right, good morning and welcome back to Postgrad Live Discover, Decide, Do, our DMU London webinar series. Today's session is all about MSc Responsible Data Analytics, a program designed for students who wants to combine data skill with ethical, sustainable thinking. I'm Meredith, and I will start by giving you a quick introduction to DMU London, what we offer, how our program works, and the support available to you. Then I will hand over to our academic Amal, who will take you inside the course itself to show what studying data analytics at DMU London really looks like. Before we dive in, let's take a quick look at the rest of the series. So we had a fantastic week so far covering leadership, sustainability, employability, and now data analytics. Tomorrow, we'll wrap things up with our final session on AI literacy and responsible leadership. If you haven't registered for that one yet, just head over to dmu.ac.uk/London. We'd love to see you there. Now, let's talk about when all this come together at DMU London. So DMU London has over 150 years of academic history, and now we're building on that with a brand new campus in central London, opening in September 2025. DMU London will be based at the AMP Whitechapel, right in Zone 1, where we have direct access to the key transport link. As you can see on the screen, there's a map of London, and DMU London is located between Aldgate East and Whitechapel. The closest station will be Aldgate East. You can walk there within 6 minutes, and from there you can get to central London within half an hour. And with the Elizabeth line, it allows our students to get to Heathrow Airport within 1 hour and vice versa. And also, you will be just minutes walk from Liverpool Street, making it a brilliant place to live, learn, and grow professionally. Now let's take a closer look at what makes DMU London different. So at DMU, we created postgraduate experience that put you future first. So your study will be one module at a time and compressed on-campus activity, saving you from commute to the campus every day. Every program includes a real industry experience from client project, business project, or mentoring. Responsible leadership and sustainability are embedded throughout the curriculum, and our international students are benefit from tailored career and visa support. And let's see how this connects with what's happening right outside your classroom. So your London advantage. Whitechapel sits in the heart of one of the most vibrant, opportunity-rich area in London. You will be close to companies like Amazon and TikTok and have access to teaching shaped by industry input. Over 400 alumni mentors to help you to grow your network, and also Institute of Directors membership give you tools and connections to support your leadership journey. Now let's look at how we turn that into practice career readiness. This is where DMU London learning experience stands out. So every program includes live projects, stimulation, and problem-solving challenges, personalized career coaching, digital tools like Target Connect, Body Swap for building professional confidence, and also integrated carbon literacy and sustainability principle, even within tech and data-focused courses. Now let's talk about the program we offer and how it all comes together. So this is the program we offered. So we offer 3 innovative master programs for September intake: MSc International Business and Sustainability Management, Global MBA with Responsible Leadership, and MSc Responsible Data Analytics, which we will explore in depth shortly. And each one combines academic rigor, real-world relevance, and also a commitment to responsible practice, all taught in a focused block teaching model. And we're proud to support our students throughout scholarship and also financial incentives. So this is the table of our base scholarship. As you can see, 3 programs listed in here and the tuition fee. Then we have the scholarship. For the MBA Global 1, we offer £3,500 of scholarship. And for the 2 MSCs, we offer £3,000 scholarship. And if you pay in full, you can get an extra of £500 full payment discount. That leads to the final fee of 17K 300 and also 15K 950. Plus, we have our sustainability ambassador scheme offer 50% tuition fee discount for 6 students, and also for our DMU alumni can enjoy a 20% tuition fee discount. For more information about student fee and finance, please go to our website at dmu.ac.uk/London for more information. So if you're thinking about applying, here's what to expect. So first, you can apply online via our DMU portal, or you can apply via agent. Then you will be receiving your offer, whether it's conditional or unconditional. If your offer is conditional, you will need to submit a relevant document to meet your conditions. Then you will receive an unconditional offer. And if needed, you will need to complete a credibility assessment. And after this assessment, you will pay 50% of your tuition fee to receive your CAS. And after you get a CAS, you can start to apply for your student visa. After it's all done, you can register online and get ready to begin. And we're here to support you every step of the way. If you have any questions or queries, just email inquiry@dmu.ac.uk with any question, or you can go to our website and click register your interest and log your problem. We'll be happy to support you. All right, now let's dive into responsible data analytics. First, let's watch a video.
As data shapes our world, those who use it responsibly will shape the future. The MSc in Responsible Data Analytics at DMU London prepares you with advanced data science skills. But this program goes beyond technical know-how. We prepare you to lead in the age of AI, automation, and big data with a curriculum grounded in data governance, ethical intelligence, and real-world decision-making. What makes this program unique is the focus on deep technical expertise, from big data to predictive analytics, carbon literacy training, and sustainability integration to real-world applications in business, policy, and social impact. Whether you're looking to work in business, public health, climate innovation, or AI governance, this program gives you the skills to extract insights and the judgment to use them wisely. You will be supported by experienced academics, engage in live case studies, and benefit from our industry-aligned curriculum right in the heart of London's tech and finance district. Because in the era of big data, responsibility isn't optional, it is essential. Choose DMU London's Responsible Data Analytics MSc and take the lead in shaping the data future responsibly.
Now I'll hand over to our academic, Amal, who will guide you through the MSc Responsible Data Analytics program in detail. Hi Amal, the stage is all yours.
Hi Mardif, thank you very much. Good morning everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm very pleased to talk about the Master Program of Responsible Data Analytics offered at DMU London. In this session, I will talk about the program in general, and I will highlight the key features and the uniqueness of the program. I will also cover the course structures and the module taught, and I will end the session with the job opportunities that the program can lead to. Right, so as the title suggests, responsible data analytics, we have two concepts, data analytics and responsibility. So let's unpack these two terms to understand the nature of the program. So as the oil powered the industry age so far, now the data is powering our digital age. And as all of us know, the data is exploding. And according to Statista, it's projected that the volume of the global data will be over 181 zettabytes by 2025, by the end of this year, which is 181 followed by 21 zeros. So, with that massive volume of data, it's a challenge for us how to manage this data, how to store it, and how to get insight from this data, and how to get responsibility to face the challenges arised from this data, like privacy and how to saving it securely. So this data comes from different resources like social media platforms, IoT devices, mobile apps, and almost every one of us will produce a, a big amount of data every single second. And what makes it more complicated is the nature of this data, which is not tabular as before, but it's not numbers as before, but it contains different types of data like images, videos, audios, maybe X-rays and medical data in the different formats. So the data analytics is taught by going through the data mining frameworks, which is a standard framework that show us the step-by-step approach, how to analyze the data and how to approach data analysis projects. And it helps us to break down the problems into manageable steps, which help us to solve real-world problems. And it gives us the skills that is required by the graduates in the industry. So the data mining framework start with data collection or maybe sampling the right data for the project, and then getting to know the data closer using different techniques of data visualization and clustering and association between the data points. And then we may go through modifying the data, like selection the right variables for the modeling, and then having some data pre-processing. And then we go into modeling using different machine learning models like neural networks, tree-based models, logistic models, and others. And at the end, we assess our models with different evaluation methods. And in order to study data analytics, it's very important to know about the right programming languages and the statistical concepts that allow us to extract meaningful insights from the data. So languages like Python, SAS, SQL are taught in the course for data manipulation, cleaning, and exploration. So the second term is the uniqueness of this program, which is responsibility. And what we mean exactly by responsibility is to make use of data in a ways that are ethical, fair, transparent, and socially aware. So the key concepts covered in the course is the ethical use of data, bias and fairness in data analytics, and sustainability and social impact of data analytics. So this course will combine theory and practice in data science, business intelligence, statistical methods, machine learning, and big data, which are the core areas of data analytics. and it's delivered through real-world projects. And the good thing is that the students will work with data that are uh, used to solve real-world problems, and they learn how to do that responsibly in a ways that contribute to a more sustainable and ethical world. So as you can see in the slide, these are the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which are embedded in the curriculum, um, lectures and projects, so that the students will learn how to meet the requirements of the SDGs. Not only that, but they will also gain a good knowledge and skills in deploying SaaS, which is an industry standard software by SaaS accredited staff. So this is the course structure. So the course will contain 4 teaching modules and 2 projects, expands over the 6 blocks. So in every block, you will study only one module, and that will help you with the maths and computer science skills to build infrastructure to manage big data and also analyze the data. So these are the modules that you will learn in 1 year. So there is a pre-entry module called Data Analytics Induction Unit. And then the core modules are those in black. So we have data mining techniques and methods, business intelligence, analytics, sustainability and ethics, fundamentals of big data and infrastructure, and project proposal planning and project management. The other 2 modules that are taught in Block 2 and Block 6 are project-based, first project and final project. So the nice thing is that there are 3 intakes in each year, which gives you flexibility to start your course at the right time. So if you start with the normal path in Block 1, then your first project will be in Block 2 and your final project will be in Block 6. If you choose Block 3 or 4 to start your course, then your final project, your first project will be in Block 6 and your final project will be in Block 2. So in all ways, you will start with some modules that will prepare you to start your projects. So let's talk about the modules one by one. So the first one is the Analytics Induction Unit, which is a self-paced linked in learning resources, and that will prepare you for the course. It's not required to complete all the resources, but you will focus on the module, on the uh, materials that you think you need to learn about before the course. The materials will include something about business, SQL, Python, SAS, and statistics. The first core module is data mining techniques and methods, where you will learn about data mining framework, how to explore data, and how to prepare and pre-process the data. This is followed by predictive modeling using the different models of machine learning, and you will also learn about some basic statistical analysis. And in this module, you will learn the theory of data mining, and you will practice that. Sorry, you will practice that in SAS. The second module, Business Intelligence, Analytics, Sustainability, and Ethics, it will give you a good idea about business intelligence, architecture, business metrics, data types, and effective dashboard design. And it highlights, so the good thing is that it will give you an idea how you use data analytics to support sustainable development goals. It also explores ethical issues such as data privacy, security, and bias. The third module, Fundamentals of Big Data and Infrastructure, will introduce you to big data and infrastructure as a foundation for understanding the key concepts and methods in data-driven environments. and it's delivered in two parts: data warehouse design and big data analytics. The data warehouse design will give you an idea about the modeling concepts like entity relationship modeling and dimensional modeling. It also gives you a good idea about the design consideration for data warehouse and the current limitations and issues in research. The second part is big data analytics, and it combines both theory and practice of big data. So you will learn about the main concepts of big data, data visualization, machine learning for large data sets, and you will practice that using Hadoop, which is a common platform for big data, and Apache Spark. The fourth module is project proposal planning and project management, which is a very important module for postgraduate students because it prepares you for making research. So it will introduce you to the nature and purpose of research, how to generate your hypothesis, how to test it, and the difference between the different approaches of research, quantitative and qualitative approaches. It also introduces you to the parametric and non-parametric tests, and this all taught using base SAS. It also gives you a good idea about research documentations using LaTeX. So the two projects, which are two other modules, are first project and final project. So the first project is a supervised one, and you can choose any problem that you like, but you will be given, you will choose a problem under a supervision, and it's a small supervised project. It supports you with you will be supported by a specified data set, and you will end this module with a written report of 5,000 words. The final project is all yours, so you can choose any idea within the breadth of responsible data analytics, and it's expected to evaluate and select the right technique from all the techniques that you have studied so far. And at the end, you will end the module with a detailed report and attend a viva. So these are some of the examples that you can choose for your final projects: environmental monitoring based on machine learning models, which is an example of using data analytics to solve real-world problems, predicting disease outbreak, or forecasting climate impact. There is also a training for carbon literacy that you can take it in any block of your choice from 1, 3, or 4, which is an 8 hours of interactive training to become carbon literate. The key topics covered in that training is climate science, calculating carbon footprint, and climate justice. The delivery method in that course is using 9 to 12 hours of scheduled taught sessions per week. So the session can include lectures, labs, and seminars depending on the module, but it's expected that you have some independent study like reading and doing assignments. The assessment consists of both individual and group work, depending on the module as well. And the nice thing is that most of the modules combine practical assignment with written reports and presentations rather than formal exams. So the last point in this presentation is the work opportunities. So the opportunities of this course after graduation can be across different sectors like business, healthcare, finance, government, and technology. So you can choose to be one of these jobs like data scientist, data analyst, business analyst, machine learning engineer, big data architect, and others. This brings me to the end of the presentation. Thank you very much, and I'm open for any question.
Thank you so much, Amal. That's a really in-detailed overview. Now we have a few minutes to answer the questions. If you got any questions, feel free to drop in the comment box below, and we'll answer them live. Either you're curious about module, teaching style, or how the course prepare you for a tech-focused career. It's all right. Okay, so Amal, while we wait, I got some questions from students before our session. Would you mind to answer them?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so the first one would be, can you give an example of a real project or case study that the student might work on during their program?
Yeah, this is a good question actually, because it will show you how the uh, program will help you to apply data analytics to solve real world problems. So, as I mentioned maybe in the final project slide, there are a variety of projects that students can work with. But maybe if you think about environmental problems, for example, like air quality, then you can think as a project like predicting the air quality in big cities, maybe like London, and how to mitigate the air pollution there. You can think about other problems like traffic management, maybe, and then how can we predict that, and what are the solutions that we can propose based on the data sets that we can have. Not only the environment problem, but we can think about other problems in other fields like the medical, for example, field or healthcare. So we can predict the um, existence of a disease in advance, so we can uh, help to diagnose that early to avoid later problems and so on. So there are many problems that you can think about, and they are all linked to the SDGs.
Thank you so much, Amal. And the next
No problem.
question would be, how does the curriculum address the current debates around data privacy and AI transparency?
This is a significant, I guess it's a really important question, because yeah, people will think now that, yeah, we have the data, but then how can we make sure that we use it ethically, and whether people will use the data fairly? So this is emphasized in the program in different ways. So the first thing is that it's embedded in the curriculum about using the different tools of AI transparency, like explainable AI, for example. And students will learn about the ethical concepts in data use, so that they will apply that in their projects. The other way is that in the final projects, they will be supervised how to get ethical approval for their projects, and how to reflect on their projects, to what extent they are ethical, and how they are used to solve real world problems.
Thank you, Amal. And the next question would be, does the course help students prepare for certifications like Python, Tableau, or data ethic framework, etc.?
In some way, yes. So you won't complete the certificate here, but since you will be studying SAS, so you can be certified later, and you can complete on that. And then you can also continue as a data scientist from the different providers like IBM and other providers. So in some way, yes, because you will learn about the main algorithms of data analytics. So you can build on that after graduation.
Thank you so much, Amal. All right, it seems there's no further questions on the comments, but if you have any questions after the session, feel free just to let us know by emailing inquiry@dmu.ac.uk, or go to our website, click register your interest, and log your problem. We'll be happy to support you.
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow is our final webinar for this series, and it's a great one to finish with, AI Literacy and Responsible Leadership, Friday at 10 a.m. And we will be exploring how emerging technologies are reshaping the leadership and decision making. You can still register at dmu.ac.uk/London. All right. Thanks again for joining us today. Thank you, Dr. Amal, for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to help with your application, who want to explore our scholarship or just have questions about studying at DMU London, and here's how to reach us. Well, we look forward to welcoming you, whether to tomorrow's session or to DMU London this September. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.